Hey everybody, hope you're well. I'm Myles Kennedy, and that was just a little bit of Whole Lotta Love, as I'm sure you recognize, probably one of the most important riffs of all time, in my opinion. I remember the first time I heard it very well. I was probably about 13, and I was playing football with my little brother in the backyard. And we had the boombox. That's what we used to call our stereos, our portable stereos back then. And we had the radio blasting on our favorite rock station. And that riff came on the same afternoon, actually, that I heard Eruption, too. So Eruption came on, I think, a little earlier, going into You Really Got Me. And then a few hours later, I hear that. I hear A Whole Lotta Love. And it was a game changer. I hate using that term, but it really was. I think it informed me where I wanted to go in life. And from that point forward, I was starting the journey. So I probably within hours went and grabbed a tennis racket and started air banding. That was a thing back in the 80s, where you would take a tennis racket and you'd pretend like you were playing to your favorite song. And so I'm sure I played to that song and a number of other big artists in the day and prior. And it was wonderful because it helped, I guess, push me somewhere and gave me a purpose. A few years later, I was probably 14 or so, and I was on a camping trip with my family, and my stepdad was listening to me talk about, oh yeah, I'm going to do this air band show. Me and my friends, we'd put together these little shows where we're pretending like we're playing, and I was so excited. The show was going to be great. And my stepdad, he's building the fire, and he kind of stops what he's doing, and he turns around, he kind of looks at me, kind of shakes his head, and he says, "Son, why don't you just learn how to play for real?" And I was like, "That is genius, Dad. Thank you for the wonderful advice." And so from that point forward, we worked out a deal where we had a few horses, and he said, "I'll give you $1 for every stall you clean." And so I spent 9 months cleaning horse manure, saved up for my first guitar, which was an Ibanez DT250. And so like the X series, very metal looking guitar, but I was a little rocker kid, so it was perfect. And from that point forward, no one ever saw me. Once I got that guitar, and I locked myself away, learning riffs like Whole Lotta Love, learning to Rock and Roll by Led Zeppelin. What else did I play? I think probably that was in there as well, a little Judas Priest. Yeah, it was just a very important moment when I heard that riff, when I heard Whole Lotta Love. And keep in mind, I've been trying to play that riff for, 30 plus years, and I still don't have that magic sauce that Jimmy has. I've never heard anybody play that riff quite like Jimmy Page does it. There's something about the reckless abandon. There's just something about the swagger that he has when he performs it. I love that part in It Might Get Loud, the movie about the guitar, where I think it's Jack White and Edge are sitting there, and then Jimmy Page picks up the guitar and starts launching into that riff, and you can just see it in their faces. I mean, it's just like it's priceless. It's actually a really beautiful moment, and what I guess they're saying with just their expressions is what all of us feel, which is like you're just in awe of this is genius. And so yeah, Whole Lot of Love. If it wasn't for Whole Lot of Love, I don't know. I probably would have been a shoe repairman. Who knows? So thank you, Jimmy Page, for writing one of the greatest riffs of all time. And thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today. This has been a lot of fun. Take care.